Hi ladies, how you doing today? Paige here telling you guys some tips on how to get a Kim Kardashian inspired makeup look, and I find that it works really well. I actually wore it today to work, and whenever I walked in, the first thing the girls I work with said to me was, "Your makeup looks like Kim Kardashian." So I figured I would share it with you guys, post it on YouTube. So I'm just going to tell you some tips, and if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, first I start off with using, to cover up my red blemishes or uneven spots, whatever, Mary Kay concealer. This is beige number 2. I put that all over my blemishes, blend it in, and then usually after that, today I didn't, for some reason I forgot or was in a hurry. Usually you should use a foundation, put it over it, all over your face. And I use Rimmel Lasting Finish. I find it works really well. And then after you use that, you definitely want to use something like this. I find this works well for me. It's Neutrogena Shine Control. It's a white powder that's a shine control, and it sets in my foundation amazingly. You want to just pack it on really heavy right here, all the way from down at the bottom of your nose, from the top of your nose, all the way out and winged up. That's going to give your face the opened, awake, bright look. Then after you've done that, you want to cake that powder on, like put a ton of it on like there's no tomorrow. You want to leave it sitting there so it sets in your foundation really well. And then lightly put it on the rest of your face. You just want to let it sit there, and then after that I do my eye makeup. And whenever I'm doing my eye makeup, I start off by using this really pretty color. It's by CoverGirl. It's a gold shimmer, and I believe it's called Golden Snars. It's really pretty. It's very shimmery. Before I put eyeshadow or anything on, I take it on the tip of my eye and just put it all over this area, top and bottom. Your top lash line and your bottom lash line. And you just want to make it real thick up top so you can drag it in. And I just use this little thing that comes with it. I find it works pretty well. You just want to drag it in, and then after that, I'm going to take a darker brown color, like this right here. There's not much left, but it's like got a little bit of a reddish tint to it. And you want to take that with a brush. I use Echo Tools. I use just a blending brush. And you want to add a little bit on the outside. I'll show you. Just want to get a little on your brush, a little bit at a time. Put a little bit on the outside, move it in. Slowly just blend those shadows together. And they look very pretty together. They're both shimmery. And if you want to make your eye look even more open, you can take a little bit darker of a brown and put it right in the middle on your crease, right here. Just kind of blend it in very softly. I find that works. So then, after you do that, you want to add a little bit of eyeliner. I put eyeliner under my lash line and on top of my lash line to give it a more dramatic effect. And then you're going to want to add, or I add, the Falsies Volume Express. And then after you've done that, and you're done with all your shadow and everything, I use these. They're really great lashes. They're e.l.f. brand. They're only $1. They last really well, and you can get them at Target or elf.com. They're my favorite eyelashes. I wear them every day. And then, after that, I take a little eyeshadow applicator that comes with them, you know, a little sponge. And I get that same dark color that you put on the outside up here and line my bottom lash line with it. Just want to line your bottom lash line, get it nice and dark, especially on the outside. Only come about 3/4 of the way in because you want the inside to stay that gold color. You really want it to pop out. It will help it pop out since it's such a dark color. After you've done that, you add a little bit of black liner to your inside line of the bottom of your eye, And then you're going to want to add mascara. Mascara is definitely a must. Then after you've done that, all this powder that's caked right here, you're just going to want to take your brush and brush off all this powder, get off all the excess eyeshadow off. And then after you've done that, you're going to take your bronzer and your brush and take a little bit, add a little bit to your cheekbone, a little bit to your cheekbone, and then a little trick that I use that I find works amazing is take like a dark brown, try not to get a too shimmery color, take it very lightly and just rub it along your jawbone, rub it in really well so it accentuates your jawbone. It really creates that shadow that you want that Kim Kardashian always has. You can also do this to your nose to contour it, make it look smaller. You put it up the sides, all the way up to your brow bone. And you're going to want to blend it in really well. And then after you've done that, you want to take your bronzer, add in more bronzer, and put it in the corner of your forehead right here. Kim Kardashian's famous 3. That's what I like to think of it as. It's a big 3. Forehead, jawbone, bottom of your jawbone. Or cheekbone, I'm sorry. Forehead, cheekbone, jawbone. Just want to really accentuate those parts right there. And you want to leave this right here, all this, and all the way down to your nose, nice and white. She has that really highlighted whenever she does her makeup. You just want to keep getting that on each side until you get the dramatic effect that you want. And then on the top of her forehead, it's always a little bit darker on the very top. You want to get under your neck to create that shadow and make sure you don't look like you're wearing a mask or have a makeup line. Then after you do that, the blush that I used for this is actually a really pretty neutral peachy blush. I'm not even sure what color it is because the back got, oh, it's Brick Rose, that's what it's called. It's by Maybelline New York. It is a very pretty color. It's very, very neutral. It's not very pink, it's not very red, it's very skin colored, peachy. You just want to smile, apply it to the apples of your face. Blend it upward a little bit. And then, after you're done doing that, I forgot to add, you also want to add a little bit of white shadow to accentuate your brow bone. That really does help. After you've done that, what I use to get the perfect Kim Kardashian brows is a Rimmel London eyeliner. It's called Sable Brown. It just looks like this. And I use that to fill in and give myself that perfect brow shape. And then after I've done that, I just use another eyeshadow utensil using a dark brown. Get a little bit on there and just, you know, dab it to set in the eyeliner to let it really get in your skin, and that way it'll stay all day long. I never have a problem with it, you know, coming off or anything whenever I set it in with eyeshadow. Then after you've done all that, one of the other things that you definitely want to do, because it's like the famous for Kim Kardashian, is use a concealer. I use Revlon Age Defying, and this is shade medium. And I use this, you put a little tiny bit on your finger, you don't want to drench your lips, and you put concealer around your lips, especially on the bottom and the middle. And then after that, you want to put a very shiny gloss over it, and that's just going to give it the perfect neutral shiny finish that she always has. And I use, which I love this, it works amazing, Revlon Color Stay Over Time. I use this side of it. It's the sparkly, you know, chapstick or lip gloss side, however you want to call it. It works really well. Alright, that's my Kim Kardashian look. I hope you guys try it out and really like it. It worked for me, and literally people noticed it right away when I started wearing my makeup like this. So, try it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see any other videos or any other tutorials. Thanks!